What's up, Big Sam? What's up, y'all? Thank you, Anaya, if I'm saying that right. It's looking dried out now because I had my bonnet on for like 2 days straight. I didn't leave the house like the whole weekend. I stayed in because I needed to catch up on my sleep. And I had my bonnet on like the whole weekend. So it's like smushed up and everything else. What's up, y'all? We getting ready to talk about some things. I'm sitting here eating some stuff I shouldn't be eating. These new jalapeno Doritos. Been doing good on my food, but y'all know I have a snacking demon. Let's see. Okay, it says we have like 22 people on, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I was glad I'm a night owl too, so I can get the tea live. Spill the tea, yes, girl. I don't really have no tea to spill, but I do have some things to talk about. The first thing that I want to address, I know I put it in the caption. I said, Chris' new girlfriend, and I said, Nesha the scandal. I'm gonna talk about the Nesha scandal first because it ain't gonna be a real long conversation. Now, the person who page that I saw, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about when I say the Nesha scandal, basically a YouTube page by the name of, I think it's Miss Royalty, basically uploaded this video with this picture of Trey and Armand's brother. I don't even know if that's like their brother, but Trey and Armand's brother, saying that Nesha and him was involved in like a threesome or something like that. Nesha was involved in a threesome, with Trey and Armand's brother. In my opinion, let me take this off because I guess talking about this stuff and it got me hot because I was freezing. Now I'm burning up. But in my opinion, that's not Nesha. I haven't seen Nesha with a hairstyle like that in no videos or no pictures or no Instagram posts. Like the girl hair was burnt out right here. Like we may not like Nesha's attitude and stuff, but we know Nesha got edges now. Let's be honest. Nesha got some edges. Well, I don't know if she got edges. I think she got edges. We're going to say she got edges. That girl in that picture, whole side of her hair was burnt out on the side. And it just, I just don't think, just from the evidence, I don't think that that's Nesha that was in that picture or whatever. And I don't know if the person was just trying to get some subscribers, or they have a great amount of subscribers or whatever. I think she has like 17K, but she know doggone well there was not no Nesha. Like she literally was reaching when she said that on Instagram, Nesha was coming at me, and then I think she blocked me because she knew the things I said were true. Because usually if someone is commenting on your stuff that's not true, you would ignore it. What exactly did you say to her, Promise Brooks? Yeah, Miss Royalty is known for putting out bad tea. Don't trust her channel. Yeah, and see, I think I follow her on Instagram too, if I'm not mistaken. I think I follow her on Instagram, and I just noticed, like, I understand, who is Nesha. Nesha is Tay from Jazz and Tay Perfect Last Girlfriend. Tay, that's like, Nesha is her best friend. But I'm all about telling the truth and the tea and all that stuff. But like I had people come to me and give me some information about different people, YouTubers and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not about to sit there and put some stuff out that I don't know is the truth just for some followers, some subscribers and all of that. Like I'm not about to do that. And I feel like the Miss Royalty girl, I'm like, where did you get this information from that you literally assassinating this girl character, talking about she was involved in a threesome with Armand and Trey brother? Like, these people really would do anything for fame and just some subscribers. It's crazy. Let's see. Who's Nesha? Oh, I answered it. What happened with Nesha? Basically, a page on YouTube, Miss Royalty, she basically did a video saying that Nesha and Trey and Armand's brother was a part of a threesome and some stuff like that. Okay, I remember now. Did you see the video Clarence and Queen posted whisper challenge with Clarence and the ice pillow fight, which posted on his page? If not, can you react to both of them? I did see it. Actually, I didn't even watch the whole thing where the pillow fight one, but I did see the whole whisper challenge. I did. Oh, Lord, I'm about to knock over the whole phone. Let's see. Let me get my stand right. Trying to read these comments. Let's see. But yeah, I gotta finish watching the video with Clarence and Queen. Yeah, that's cool. People need to make sure stuff is true before reporting. Yeah. That's my only thing. Like, y'all ask me to do some stuff. Like I said, I have people hit me up all the time and they're like, I want to give you some tea. Can you talk about this? Can you report this? And I'm like, if you cannot give me like undying evidence that this stuff is the truth, like, y'all not finna get me sued and they take the little bit of money that I do have. Like, I ain't got that perfect last money now. I got a little something, but I ain't working with that. Y'all ain't finna get me sued before I even make it. Let's see. Because you have to be very careful with stuff like that. Like, that girl rightfully can sue. If she can prove that that's not her in that picture, or that boy come forward and say, no, that's not her, she can rightfully sue that girl for defamation of character. And like, you can't do that stuff just for a subscriber or a follower. Like, you can't, or a YouTube check. You can't, have some moral about yourself. Queen got a Miss Royalty is messy. So much fake stuff. Queen got a very good new song out. Have you heard it? Which one? Queen has been teasing us with a couple of songs, but all of them, for the most part, are pretty good. I must say. I'm late. What's the tea on Tay's friend? Okay, we're about to get ready to move on, but I'll state it one more time, so we can get to the real conversation about Chris. But basically, it's a video out on YouTube under Miss Royalty's YouTube channel, and she basically is insinuating that Tay's friend Nesha was involved in a threesome with Trey and Armand's brother. Let's see, I forgot what I said, but she said something about if I was mean or being rude to her, you would have known. Oh, you probably talking about the Jalen situation. Queen writing a song about Clarence. I only heard a snippet of it. It was posted on her Instagram, but she deleted it, but it's all over YouTube. Yeah, I actually caught it before she deleted it. What I actually start doing, y'all, is to catch stuff. I put my post notifications on for certain channels on Instagram now. So when Queen posted it, it notified me, and I did hear it. And that song, it was a really nice song. And I don't know why she deleted it though. I don't know. That's the song everyone talking about. Did you notice Clarence and Chris had the same tattoo in the same spot? I did notice that. I definitely did notice that. Chris is on some weird stuff. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Speaking of Chris, let's go ahead and move on to this conversation. This conversation about Chris and Lil Katie Kyle. Look. They got my pressure up. They got Chris got my pressure up. He got my pressure up. I want to say something. Y'all know I'm crazy. I want to say something. I was going to make a video. Chris is hurting and can't deal with it correctly. I want to say something. And when I say this, I promise y'all, with every video that I've made, even when I've been talking about talking in regards to someone, I don't like to call people's name because I don't want people to feel like, oh, she calling our names because she won't. Y'all know they overuse this word clout, that it irritate my soul. But I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, she trying to get some clout off us. That's why she calling our names. Because that's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. I rarely even look at my subscriber count. When I first started this, I won't lie, I used to look at my subscriber count. Now, I don't even look at my subscriber count. Like, other people will come in and say, girl, you at this, you at that. I don't even look at it because at this point, I have a solid crew with you guys. So it really don't matter to me if I stay at where I'm at. Like, y'all show y'all loyalty to me. So it really don't even matter to me like that. I'm all about quality over quantity, if I'm making sense. But I gotta call out TNK. I don't care. I gotta call out TNK. I gotta call out TNK. I made a previous video or whatever, and I didn't call their names out, but every video y'all be on there like, you talking about TNK, because I know this, and I'm like, they just know. They just know. But I try not to call their names out because I don't want them to ever be like, oh, she looking for clout or she wants some clout or this, because they have more subscribers than I do. Because that's definitely not it at all. But I was watching their video tonight, their reaction video they did to the whole Chris and I'm gonna read y'all comments, but I'm gonna just get what I got to say out because y'all know how my mind goes, and then I'm gonna go back and read y'all comments. But the reaction video that they did to basically Chris's Snapchats or his Instagram lives and stuff with him in, I'm gonna call her Katie. I know her name Parker, whatever it is, Parker McKenna, whatever her name is, but I'm gonna call her Katie, Lil Katie, because that's what we know her is. She be on Nick at Night and what all the other channels late at night be the only thing on TV if the Wayans brothers ain't on. But that's a whole nother story. But their reaction, they swear up and down that they don't have something against Queen. They swear up and down that they don't have something against Queen. I'm just sorry. They're liars. They're liars. It's no way that you could tell me that you don't have something against Queen where you call this girl out about everything that she do under the sun. And don't get me wrong, I call Queen out too when she doing something that I feel like, okay, now Queen, like, no, like you need to get that together, or Queen, da-da-da. But when she on her stuff, I give her praise for that too. So if you're going to say that you're not on the side, why is it every little thing that Queen does is negative? Oh, Queen laid up with Clarence. Oh, Queen been out of town for 2-3 weeks. First of all, Queen been out of town for 2 weeks, and Chris was out of town in 3 different states for 2 weeks. And then I seen in the comment section, and y'all, like, this is my thing. If you feel like somebody that's writing your comment section is being disrespectful to you, like, be the bigger person and block them. Because I grew up. 2018, I grew up because y'all know I used to be arguing. And I said, nope, we not arguing no more in 2018. We hitting the block button, deleting the comment, going about our business. But they are so, I've seen some comments of people just stating their opinion, being like, well, this, or he shouldn't have a baby around her yet, or this, and da-da-da. They in there cussing folks out in their comment section, and why he can't have a baby up in there, why he can't, like, are y'all dumb? Are y'all dumb? Like, and then the husband on the video saying, I know I'm all over the place, but it's just a lot. The husband in the video saying he feel like when you separate or whatnot, you don't have to let the person that, like, if y'all have a child or kids together, you don't have to let the other person meet the person before y'all introduce this person to your child or y'all kids. No. I'm not the one. Forget a Miss Confident. Anita not the one. I'm not one of those type people to be vindictive and say, oh, you can't have nobody around my child if we're not together. No, I'm not saying that, but to just have this person, that person, this person, y'all know good and well, Chris and that girl is not going to stay together forever. I freaking see Clarence and Queen being together longer than I see Chris and little Katie being together. Ain't no telling how many girls and women that Chris and had baby Chris around and stuff. But at the same time, they're not sitting there, judging Chris for doing these things. They're making excuses for Chris, saying Chris is happy. Why y'all won't let Chris be happy? Da 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 da. Cause you know what? To be honest, if it was vice versa and Queen was the one that did Chris how Chris did Queen, then guess what? I would want Chris to be happy. I would be rooting for Chris, but that's not what happened. So we have to sit there and be honest about the situation. Like I said before, I don't remember which one of you guys put me on to TNK. Y'all was like, check TNK out. And I was like, yeah, TNK. I like TNK. They keep it real. But then I instantly start noticing like they got like it's more so the wife has something against Queen. And I'm like, what do you have against Queen? Because everything that this girl do, everything she does is something negative. And Chris can do no wrong in their eyes. Everything they gonna make a point to say, I just seen the comment say she jealous of Queen. Girl, I promise y'all, I feel like she jealous of Queen. And I know if she see this video, because somebody gonna be messing, be like, look at this. But I had someone to reach out to me on Instagram, and they was telling me just about a conversation they had with TNK. And I just told them, they was like, what do you think it is? They may be watching this right now, but I'm not going to call your name out or anything. But they was like, what do you think it is? And I told her, I said, sometimes us as women, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes us as women, we will secretly dislike a pretty girl for no reason but because she's pretty. And I'm going to be honest, because I'm sitting there like, what other reason? She don't personally know Queen. She don't, she can't sit there and say, well, Queen is Queen. Because if you wasn't taking sides, you would have one video where you talking positive about Queen. You would have one video where, quote unquote, you saying negative stuff that people may not agree with. Just like they come at me when I say stuff about Queen that they don't agree with. But when I feel like Queen on her stuff, I give Queen props where props is due. If I feel like, hey, she could have did a little better with Baby CJ, or they throwing Baby CJ off on Perfect Last and Tay too much, I call it out. That's the definition of not taking sides. That's the definition of not taking sides. Not taking sides is not everything that this woman do, you got something negative to say about it. If Queen blinked 3 times, she gonna say, see, Queen blinking 3 times, she should have blinked 4. That's her problem. She should have blinked 4 times. She a bad mother for blink. Like, you doing the most, baby. You doing the most. It's no other reason. And the first thing the woman gonna say, I don't got no reason to be jealous of another woman. So what other reason could it be? Because you don't personally know Queen to just have nothing but negative things to say. Nobody can say any of my videos. I just speak negatively on every person that I talk about. I've said certain things about certain people. If it's negative, it's negative. But if they got, it's they props is need to be due, then ain't nothing I can say. I'm not a hater. So that's just what it is. I mean, but I just feel like TNK, they also made the statement and said that that's why they don't do any reactions anymore to like Clarence and Queen's videos and Queen videos, because people gonna say this and that. No, because y'all know that y'all gonna have nothing but negative stuff to say in regards to Queen. And then y'all know that Queen subscribers gonna come at y'all because everybody noticing that y'all don't have nothing but negative things to say about Queen at the end of the day. And like I said, I love Queen, but y'all know I don't ride on Queen like that. I call out stuff that if she probably seen it, she probably be like, that girl a hater. But I just notice it's just negativity. And then when they watch Chris stuff, it's like Chris can do no wrong. And I'm like, honestly, I'm like, are y'all watching a different video than everybody, than the other half of the population is watching? Like, are y'all watching the same video that we're watching? Because you can't be watching the same video. No, it's no way possible. And then they said that some girl had said that somebody wrote them and said that Parker was a ratchet person or whatever. And they was like, I don't see that. She's just like a normal 21-year-old. Y'all know good and well, baby girl, a.k.a. Katie Kyle, a.k.a. Parker, whoever, y'all know good and well. Y'all know good and well that that girl was acting ratchet on them videos. I don't care. She was acting ratchet. She was acting like she popped a pill. She was rolling off a bean. She done snorted a line of cocaine. I know I know what it's like to be just crunk or lit. She was lit. Like she either had a few drinks or you literally running. She was drunk and high. I promise y'all that's the vibe I got from her. I didn't get no vibe like, oh, she just one of those high energetic, lit people. No, I got a vibe from her like she popped a pill, popped a bean, she took a couple shots, she did something because she was running behind Jordan in the freaking parking lot and stuff, and I'ma mess you out. And I'm like she one of those girls who is so pretty, but when they open their mouth, you like just shut your mouth, just be quiet, hush, and look pretty. Sit like Chris should have told her, don't talk, don't take no more shots for the night, don't pop no more pills, and sit next to me in my car. Let me get on live and you just sit there and look pretty and do your little Snapchat poses. Y'all know them Snapchat poses folks be doing. That's what he should have told her. Cause I'm just like, no. And then people were saying like, he took her to their house. Thank you for saying that, Terry and Pooh Gang. That's what got me upset also. In the TNK video, they didn't even acknowledge basically the whole fact that Chris literally took this girl back to his house. Technically, I would still want to say him and Queen house because that's a house that they share as husband and wife, and they're not officially on paperwork divorced yet. And I feel like if that was vice versa and that was Queen that took Clarence to that house that her and Chris shared, TNK would have been doing a reaction video in 2.2 seconds saying, see, Queen ain't right. Queen need to be a mother. Queen need to do this and Queen need to do that. No, I'm sorry. I'm one of those people. Call me petty. But I'm one of those people where it's like, okay, you gonna do this? Okay, then and I need to break that. I know I need to break it, but I'm just sorry. I'm just the type of person where it's like, I'm nice, but you're not gonna walk over me. You're not gonna sit there and walk over me at the end of the day. And I feel like Chris takes advantage of Queen because he know Queen at the end of the day. He know Queen has a good heart, so he knows it's certain buttons that he can push and. And he know that it's certain things that he can say in the public, and he know that Queen not gonna stoop to his level. He know that he can get on the live video and say whatever, and then Queen not gonna say nothing. But y'all know who gonna say something? Tina, her sister Tina gonna say something. But he know Queen is not. I just got that coming. Somebody said Chris booty look like it stank. Y'all, I promise y'all, when I used to watch Chris and Queen's, like, they old videos, when I first started watching them, it was like August of last year. And I promise y'all, when he used to walk around in them little shorts and stuff that was too little for him, first of all, I used to say, he need to put some clothes on, his butt bigger than Queen's. I'm like, and he swear, that's a whole nother story, but let me read some of y'all comments, because the comments definitely came in, but I wanted to get some stuff off my mind and my brain and my chest, because y'all know how I forget stuff. And then as soon as I end the live, I'll be like, I ain't say half of the stuff I wanted to say. Let's see. Y'all got so many comments, but we gonna read them. Let's see. We read all those. Chris's. Okay. Chris is weird and he's starting to look real bad. Yes, baby. I'm happy that he finally got himself shaved up, because y'all ain't noticed Chris, like he started looking like he stopped shaving his face, getting his hair. Like, for one, he need to cut his hair, because I'm tired of seeing all that. Then he do this in every video. I could put this in a ponytail. No, sir. No. Nobody don't want to see that. Let's see. Why did my comments move? Let's see. Oh, okay. And he trying to cut his hair just like he's a copycat. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he literally try to grow his, like, he got a beard, but try to grow it just like Clarence and just, no. I think my water gone early. Chris just forcing it to get someone's attention, and I think we might know whose attention he want to get. I think he definitely want to get Queen attention. I don't care what nobody say. Chris feel, because for one, Chris didn't think that Queen was gonna come the way she came, with somebody that got the followers and somebody that got, you know, that the people are really saying like, oh, Clarence look better than Chris. Clarence look better than Chris. He didn't think that Queen was gonna come like that. So now he in this thing where he trying to play catch up, or he trying to play get back, like, oh, I could find somebody that's better than Queen, or I could show you. And it's like, to be honest, if you going off of looks wise, I don't feel like Parker or Katie, whatever you want to call her, I don't feel like she looked better than Queen. That's just my opinion. I don't feel like she looks better than Queen. I don't really know Parker personally, or know her like from videos and stuff, like how we pretty much have came to know Queen. So I can't say personality wise if she has a, you know, how her personality is hitting on compared to Queen, but look wise, she don't look better to me look wise than Queen. And that's just my opinion. Yeah, they forever taking up for Chris. And that's my thing, is I don't see how they don't see that they literally, every video, it's like Chris put a song out and y'all know the song will suck. They will be on there talking about pretty good song. And it's like, no, that song is not good. Not good at all. And y'all need to stop lying. Chris needs to grow up for real. He acting like he didn't do nothing wrong. That's my thing. He don't even acknowledge the fact that he is the cause of his marriage to be where it at. And then the fact that Tina, who is Queen's sister, said that Chris basically took Queen and ran away and got married. Like, he basically went against her mom's wishes to not get married and stuff. My thing is, if you're going to sit there and make me, it's not that he can make Queen, but I feel like Queen loved him so much that she was willing to choose her family and choose Chris over her mom and her immediate family. So my thing is, if you're going to make me do choosing like that, then dang, like, you just pulled a rug from up under me and you had me basically turning against my whole family just to be with you. Like, no. I'm trying to figure out why Chris bragging about her, though she's crazy ass bitch Sean. I think you getting her confused with Ashley Denise. Did she date Big Sean, or are you getting her confused with what's that girl name? Last name Rivera. I can't remember her first name. Chris trying to get Queen attention when she ain't worried about him no more. And Queen seen the video of Parker and Chris and said Chris got a shrimp. And they was just going back and forth. Who was going? Are you saying that Chris and Queen was going back and forth? Notori Wills. They acted disgusted when they watched Chris and M in the comments. Yes, they stay talking about Queen BS, but never talk about Chris old nasty cheating clickbait. I swear, they don't talk about the fact that he clickbait. They don't talk about the fact that, you know, he moved the way that he moved. Like, they don't say anything, period, about Chris, like, besides saying, like, good stuff about him. It's like in a sense, it's like they're almost blaming Queen for the situation going the way that it went. When they was on the video saying, Queen, they both cheated. I'm like, where is this evidence that Queen was cheating? Where is the evidence at? Because the type of person that Chris is, if Queen was out here really cheating and all this other stuff that he claimed, he would be the person to put that stuff out there. Now, he did try to say in the song like Queen was talking to, but he came back and said what he meant by cheating was Queen was talking to a whole nother dude. Okay. Right, block, no questions asked. I so agree, confidence. If Queen had Clarence around, CJT and K squad would throw a fit. Y'all, Marie, you better know what to say. If that was Queen that had Clarence around, baby CJ, I promise y'all, they would have done a whole thoughts and opinions video about how bad of a mother Queen is. Hey, Terry and Pooh Gang. Chris can have a STD and his fans wouldn't care because they're mostly little kids, to be honest. I feel like the reason I know that majority of his fans are little kids or either just thought bots, to be honest, is because when you're older and you're a little bit more mature and you have some little kids that even know that what Chris did was wrong and was bad and they're no longer supporting, him. But when you just sit up there acting like you don't know what Chris did or like what he did wasn't bad, and I'm not even saying the fact that he cheated, because nobody is perfect. Nobody on this planet Earth is perfect. I'm going to say that again for y'all. Nobody on planet Earth is perfect. Nobody. So I'm not even coming at him for just a cheating situation. To me, it's like I put myself in Queen's shoes to know, like, okay, it's one thing that you cheated, but then you sitting around here embarrassing me, you talking negatively about me on camera, you got the nerve to still sit there and use my picture and my name on a channel that I'm not getting no money from, a channel that I'm no longer on. Like, it's just like he's doing the absolute most. And for Parker to just be so happy, like, did y'all see the pictures where she leant on his shoulder and stuff and baby Chris in the back and she just smiling like she's so happy to be with him? And I'm like, for one, that lets me know that she doesn't know the definition of a real man. Because if I got with, first of all, I wouldn't even get with a guy like Chris knowing what I know. But if it was to be a situation where he was trying to court me, I would let him know, like, for one, as a man, if you done with your marriage, if you done with Queen and stuff, why are you still using Queen name on a channel to make money? As a man, why are you not out here making your own money moves, getting your own bag off of your own name? Why are you still using Queen name? That's the part that I don't have no respect for Chris. But T and K ain't gonna talk about that, though. They ain't gonna talk about that. He brings CJ around the girl too early. And then somebody gonna have the nerve to say, we don't know how long he's been talking to Parker. That's the truth. We don't know how long that he's been talking to Parker. But at the same time, to me, like I said, it's just all about a respect thing. Even if that was a situation to where you did bring baby Chris around her, why do you have to film everything? Why do you have to Snapchat everything? Why does everything have to go on the internet? Keep some stuff private and personal just for the respect of Queen. It's like Queen can't even live her life without every other day something is out there about Chris. And I know that it has to be just, she feels embarrassed. Like, once you get, I'm trying to tell y'all, once you get over that aspect that you love somebody and you in love with them and you get over that and they doing the stuff that Chris doing, you start looking at that person like, why did I even mess with that lame? Like, why did I even entertain him? Why did I even marry him? Like, he lame. Like, that had to be embarrassing when that little girl was in the club twerking on, well, not twerking, but grinding on Chris and he all on the floor. Now he thrusting against Parker on video. Like, I know Queen is embarrassed. I know she is. Even though she not with Chris no more, I know she just to have that connection to him. I know she embarrassed. I'm tired of T and K squad. Chris can have baby Chris around a whole nother person, but when Queen do it, oh, it's not right. Chris gonna be mad. Like, shut up. Queen and Clarence are gonna take CJ to Disney World. Chris gonna be mad. Are they taking him to Disney World for real? Because I seen somebody else say that on a post. And yes, I didn't agree. I did not agree with Travis because I want to know who's around my child. Because if anything goes down, I need to know who that person is. That's what I'm saying. Like, you speaking the truth. Thank you, Nervous number 7. That's my thing. I don't agree with the whole thing. Like, oh, I respect you as a mother or as a person to know that you're not going to have such and such around my child and da-da-da. So you don't have to introduce me to them. That's a lie. We don't have to sit down and be the best of friends. We don't have to have Sunday dinner every Sunday. We don't have to go out for dinner throughout the week. We don't have to do none of that. But a formal introduction so I can see, okay, this is, you know, and have a conversation with you to see, okay, this is who my child is going to be around. I feel like at the end of the day, no, I can't tell you who to be with. But to me, if we're grown, it's just a respect factor. It's just a respect factor, in my opinion. She jealous of Queen, girl. T and K are extremely negative people, especially when it comes to Queen. Chris seeking attention because he looking stupid out in these streets. He thought he was going to exceed without Queen, and he see that's not true. That's what I feel. I feel like he's seeing like he really not making the money. No way possible you going to tell me Queen, not Queen, but Chris is making the money that he was making when he was with Queen. And that's what I'm saying. Also, like Parker, when this man is taking you out or spending money on you, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna keep it funky. 9 times out of 10, you going out on Queen dime. You going out on Queen dime because Chris ain't really making no money like that no more. He ain't making no money like that no more, and that's just the honest truth. I don't think so. Just my opinion. But when did Queen bring CJ around a guy she dating? I haven't seen Queen bring any, body around baby CJ. And if she has, what Chris would have told it. But if she has done it off of camera. And that's the proper way to do it. If you don't want people talking about it or addressing it, that got to be the reason. I feel Parker is one of those girls who's just with the guy for money and getting in bed. She also looked like she don't like kids. She just there for Chris and Chris only. She does strike me as that type that is not going to be patient with baby CJ, because y'all know, like, at that age, baby CJ is 2 going on 3. And y'all see how in videos he can be like a handful and things like that. But I must admit, keeping it real, I felt the same thing about Clarence. But I do feel like Clarence would adapt to baby CJ before Parker would, if I'm making sense. Which is understandable, because you have to understand they're all so young, and Parker doesn't have any kids from my knowledge, and Clarence doesn't have any kids from my knowledge. So it'll be something that they both probably will have to get used to being around, a toddler being that they don't have any kids. Clarence would be a good stepdad to CJ. I feel Chris honestly don't care about him. I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying. T and K got no jobs or nothing else to think about or do with their time. That's why they got nothing better to do but pick out what's wrong with everybody else. They need a hobby. That's all. Who my girl talking about, them grandparents, T and K? I think they start talking. And I try to, once again, if y'all see me going over words, I try not to curse, because I've had younger kids reach out to me that's been like 12, 11. I even had an 8-year-old reach out to me and stuff. So I just try not to curse and stuff like that, because I know that it's a mixture of, ages on here. Let's see. Once they had the situation with Queen, that was on all tea, all shade, because before that, they didn't go that hard on Queen. I was so here for when Von went off on them. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like when Von went off on them, because I feel like it's, I don't know. I'm a firm believer that it's all about how you do things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a man, you know what I mean? He could have addressed the man. When you start addressing the woman as a man and you start calling her out her name and saying fat and all this stuff, like I wasn't feeling that, to be honest. Oh, y'all talking about T and K. Yeah, they hate on everything. Oh, it's T and K, those biased people. And I hate when people talk about how she raises CJ. Y'all see what they allow y'all to see. I definitely agree that we see what they want us to see. And I have been a person that have said certain things, not necessarily how she raised baby CJ, but just pointed out things that I noticed that as a fellow mother myself, just be like, Queen, you need to get that, in order and stuff. But I feel like my main problem, like I said before, is not them saying anything about Queen in a negative way or giving her some advice. It's just, if you're going to say certain things about Queen, have that same attitude and that same demeanor when it comes to when y'all discuss Chris. Is my point. You can't talk about her parenting with baby CJ and say, oh, she was taking baby CJ to Trey and Armand or Jazz and Tay, but then the first day that Chris had baby CJ back after being gone for 2 weeks, he took baby Chris over to Perfect Last house to go to that 13 through 17-year-old club. But see, they never addressed that. They never said one thing about that, period. I agree. Please subscribe to my channel. Hey, baby. That's why I support you, but not T and K. You respectfully say your honest opinion and things why T and K squad are just haters. I really appreciate that life with JD. My thing is, like I said, is that it's all about how you say things. And I feel like if somebody is coming at me in a particular way, I don't mind like a intellectual debate on anything, meaning if you guys don't agree with something that I say, you say, hey, I don't really agree with that, or da-da-da, and you're not coming at me cursing or being disrespectful, calling me out my name or anything like that, we can agree to disagree and we can still coexist. But what will get you blocked is calling me out my name, calling a fellow subscriber out on the channel out their name, going back and forth in a nasty type of way. No, we're not going to do that over here. And I'm not going to be in my comments cussing y'all out and doing stuff because y'all disagree with me. That's like, no. We too grown for that. Even my little babies on this channel, very mature for their age, and we too grown for that. She acts crazy for real, for real. They call Queen a hoe and said that Clarence is using her when that's not true. He already said he wouldn't do that to her. He a whole model and he got a clothing line. That's my thing. That's my thing. I'm not gonna necessarily say that I believe that Clarence is using Queen. I do feel like the way that I see Clarence acting with Queen now, I think that Clarence getting into, I'm trying to see how to put it into words. Getting into this, I feel like Clarence went into it in a business manner, like with a business mindset. Like, oh, I can get, of course, he cannot lie and say that he didn't recognize that he would be getting some, I don't want to use the clout word, but but that's the word to use, I guess. He'll be getting some clout off of Queen. But do I feel like he went in it in a vicious way? No, I don't feel like he went in it in a vicious way as far as like his mindset, like, oh, I'm finna use Queen. Do I think that he felt like he would eventually fall for Queen? I don't think so. I think, like I said, I think he went into it with a business mindset and eventually spending all that time with Queen and seeing how Queen, just her heart and everything about Queen, I feel like he fell for Queen. I really do. I feel like Queen went into it, to be honest, Queen went into it probably looking at Clarence like Clarence is sexy, he looked good and all this stuff like that. But I don't think that just from they first, if you guys go back to like they first videos to their videos now, Clarence has really just, his whole, like, he's more relaxed around Queen. He's smiling. He's laughing more. Every video, he's showing all his teeth now. Like, I think that he really fell for Queen. She's childish and crazy. She was drunk and high. Parker don't even look 22. I thought they said she was 21. Parker is very much annoying. She's childish too. That's what I like. Oh, that's what I think. Chris is on coke and I might be reaching. I really do think Chris is on drugs. If I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to say allegedly, because like I said, I don't want them suing me for it, because all they going to get is this bottle of water. I don't got nothing for you. But, and I'm finna drink them. So they ain't going to get this. But I don't want to put any assumptions or insinuate anything, but I think Chris is, he on something. Even if it's he drinking or he doing something, I think something going on. Something is going on. Chris dating her for the fame to get his ratings up. I definitely think that Chris is trying to find something to bring to the channel. I definitely think he's trying to find something exciting to bring to the channel to get people to start back watching, because just watching him and Jordan is not working and he's not getting, no views like that. I forgot she was biracial. I don't like this freaking stand. Okay. I don't like Parker. And when I watched her on My Wife and Kids, she was annoying. Notorious. She was annoying. He took her today. Oh, I read that. He took her to their house. I hate when Chris kisses CJ on the lips. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I always hated for Chris to kiss CJ on his lips. I don't kiss my daughter on her lips. Even when she was a little baby, I didn't kiss her on her lips. And I'm trying to see how to put this. Chris talks to a lot of different girls. The girl, Helena, that started that whole cheating scandal, basically told everybody on YouTube that Chris gave her oral relations. Chris strikes me as the type that he would know a girl for all of 3 hours. And I'm being generous with 3 hours. 3 hours and he'll be in the bedroom with her, giving her oral relations. That's the type of person Chris strikes me as. So when I see him kissing baby Chris in his mouth and stuff like that, no. She's with him at his house. I don't care. I still feel like that's Queen house. I know Queen don't stay there and she hasn't been staying there, but he paying the bills on Queen dime, and I don't care. I know they made the money together, that whatever, but in my opinion, like I said in the video before, I feel like 90% of the people that was there, subscribed to the channel, was there subscribed because of Queen. And the proof is in the views, because the views, how do you have 2 million subscribers, over 2 million, and you averaging, if you don't use Queen name, you averaging like 100K views? If that. No. Yeah, Lil Katie is weird. That video annoyed me. I couldn't even watch it. Both of them was doing too much, and I'm sick of Jordan following behind Chris. Jordan is literally like Chris's shadow. Literally. I'm not going to base that one video on Parker's character. I am. And I love you to take down, but I'm just playing. I ain't gonna base it on her character. But if that's all that we got off, if that's all that we have from her right now, then that's all that we can base everything around, on right now. So I'll see if they put some more videos out or something surface or something with her, because that's all I can go off of right now is what was presented by Chris. They did something. We talking about Chris here. The house him and Queen house owns. Queen need to alert YouTube on how Chris ain't giving her no money off their channel with his clickbaiting. But that's my thing, because I'm trying to understand but why Queen hasn't taken action to either get her name removed from that channel or to get it shot down, or especially with Chris not giving her no money. That's disrespectful, and to have staying there with their son. What's up, Confident? What's up, Melanated? If he put Katie on the Chris and Queen channel, that's going to be an all-time low. I think it's a matter, I promise y'all, I feel it in my gut. It's a matter of time before Chris puts that girl on the Chris and Queen channel. And he probably even changed the name. He's so disrespectful. That wasn't right. Chris Booty. Oh, we read that one. Girl, did you see how they was trying to get everybody to believe that baby CJ was being molested? All because he was saying booty hole. They was reaching. Who commented this? Renee's bae. Renee, I know you're not saying that T and K had people believing. Oh my goodness. Are you talking about T and K? Nah, if him and Queen is done and Queen moved out, then I think he is entitled to have whoever he wants in the house. I just feel two different types of ways about that. You right to take the takedown. You know, Queen has told him, like, I'm done with it. I don't want, you know, her name off the lease and everything else. Then I definitely believe in that. But I think, like I said, sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Sometimes it's just how you do things. That's my only thing, is that you can do you can do whatever you want to do, and you can't tell a grown person what to do. But it's just like, at the end of the day, just like, come on now. Everything don't have to be Snapchatted or videoed and put out there, because at the end of the day, y'all know that Queen was basically forced out of her marriage. Queen did not want to end her marriage. She was forced out of her marriage. So it's going to be, even though Queen has Clarence, right now, it still has to be hard for her to see, this is where I used to lay my head. This is where I used to lay with my husband. This is where my family lay their head at. And now that's not my life no more. And here he is broadcasting somebody else. Like, I guess I just look at things a little differently. Queen's sister got her back. Tina definitely got Queen back. Queen back in Houston now, so she can go to the courthouse and sign them papers, because I know she ready to sign them. I pray Queen go ahead and sign them papers. I promise you. Because Chris keep talking about Queen didn't go sign them papers. Okay, but you didn't go sign them papers either. So what that say about you? He needs to move out, period, if she's moving on to look for her own place. Yes, Stalker watch. I love Queen's sister. I love Tina too. We used to talk about Tina, but I love me some Tina. I ain't gonna lie. Tina gonna tell you how it is. I have a feeling he gonna be posting this girl on their YouTube channel. Chris took Parker somewhere else. Queen should have came home and caught Parker and beat her up, because she even put her feet on their food. He clickbait for views. He put Parker on the thumbnail. I didn't see the thumbnail. I did see the title or whatever. And I did see that snap where she said she burnt her foot or something, Parker, and she had her foot look like on a pack of steak or something, some meat. It was some type of meat. She had her feet like on the meat. When he talks, spit be coming out his nasty mouth. He be eating girls with. First of all, we have the same name. I agree with you. Just because CJ said booty hole, T and K spreading about the boy being molested, they wrong for that. I just can't like them. Excuse me. If they are really saying some stuff like that, no. I can't even comment on that, because no. He claimed he trying to grow a man bun. Chris been trying to grow that man bun forever. As long as he had that cough, he been trying to grow that man bun. You read my comment, Upper. Did you realize that Chris copied Clarence's full hand tattoo? Yep. Queen threw shade. She said he asked me, I told him I love my mama and baby. Definitely Chris is childish, for real, you right. Yes, that pissed me off. You know how many kids talk about body parts? That don't mean somebody touching him and spreading the thought of people. That thought in people's heads could have caused them to lose CJ. Exactly. I feel like baby CJ be saying booty hole and stuff like that, because he probably hear somebody saying, it's just like how he say, I like, what is it? I like it because Armand be saying that. I feel like people have to understand that kids, especially at that age, they repeat everything. That's just like Baby CJ be saying gang, 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 because he see them doing it. He see them doing that. So it's like, that don't mean that he was molested or is he being molested because he's saying booty hole. That's the most craziest thing I ever heard. Clarence treat Queen like a queen, unlike Chris did. All he did was use Queen. I know, and that's what I feel in my heart. I feel like Chris, just his whole demeanor with Queen was to use Queen. I feel it in my heart. And then even when they made the video, I forgot what video it was, but when she was like, Clarence opened the doors for her, and he was like, my mom would like knock me out if I didn't open the door for any woman, no matter what her age is and stuff. And I'm like, for people to sit there and literally be talking about Chris and upgraded because he talked to a girl that played on the show when she was younger, y'all are delusional. How many times have y'all really seen? I can count probably once, twice, maybe 3 at the most that I done seen out of hundreds of videos of Chris and Queen that I done seen him open the door up for Queen. Sometimes it's the little things. Sometimes it's not all the time about how somebody look. It's the things that they do that make you feel like, dang, like I upgraded. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like if Chris feel like he upgraded, he feel like he upgraded because he'll say because of how she look or something. But like I said, in my opinion, she doesn't look better than Queen. That's just my opinion. Clarence is fine, but he's boring, to be honest. I just like looking at him and his voice. I feel like Clarence is boring. I feel like Queen brings out that silly side of Clarence and that not so serious and not shy and quiet side of him that I feel like she brings that out of him. He liked Parker because she wear her real hair. Because you remember for Thanksgiving, she had got her hair done. In this video, he was taking it out. Yeah, right. They just mad and annoying. 99% of them lying just to make him feel good. He sounds sick always like something else. He even made Parker a thumbnail on their couple channel. Travis songs. Y'all listen to. He got a lot. I'm going to have to read your comment, Renee is bae, to myself. Because you went in. I did see that he said on one video that he rapped or something like that. Parker wears weave too sometimes. Yeah, I saw her Instagram page. And she wears weave also. They talk about Queen because they mad and jealous. Queen ain't do nothing to them. I really like TNK, but I don't even watch their reviews or reactions on Queen and Chris because they're always biased. TNK squad are always biased with perfect laughs, and Armand and Trey too. Tammy Rivera that's her name. No, it's not Tammy Rivera. It's the girl that I think she used to play on Glee that Big Sean used to date. I can't remember her first name, but I know it's Rivera, I think her last name. Chris is controlling and manipulative. I expect more from Parker since she should recognize what type of dude he is. TNK has been salty ever since Queen came on their page and checked them. They were salty before she did that. How come we never see Chris' mom? Does he have a good relationship with his mom? I think we saw Chris' mom on one video, if I'm not mistaken, when he bought his dad that car. Chris and Queen was going back and forth in the comments. It's all over YouTube. Oh, I got to look that up, Notori. Queen says she's taking baby Chris back to New York because she's going back. Wow. That shall be interesting. Could you see Queen and Chris being friends when this die down? I could see them being friends because I feel like Queen has she has a good heart to a fault. But if I was in her shoes, I wouldn't want to be friends. And I'll tell y'all why. I feel like people, for one, we use the word friend too loosely. I feel like the true definition of a friend is somebody that has your back through whatever. Especially if your friend know that they did you wrong. then why am I getting the fact that you did me wrong, and then after the fact you dragging my name through the mud, or you trying to still hurt me even though I'm out of the relationship now? Like, I wouldn't want to be Chris's friend. That's just me being honest. But I think Queen will try to be. I unsubscribed from the grandparents' channel. I noticed that people are trying to blame Queen. 10K are biased. Could you imagine how bad people would talk about Queen if she had Clarence around CJ? They would drag her, but for him. Oh, it's okay. Everybody got to move on. I think it's really Trav and Key just goes along with it. Queen is going to pick up CJ and going back to NYC, and Clarence and Queen are taking him to Disney World. Chris gonna have a heart attack. Someone made fake accounts and used Chris, Queen, and Clarence picture to argue about Chris putting his wee-wee on Parker butt. Why do guys like to say, so what, so wet, I'm a man when they cheat? It's all an excuse. It's all an excuse. Are they really together, Parker and Chris? I don't know. I'm assuming they are, but Chris, he's such a publicity whore that it's like you never know with him. Speaking of that, it just hit my mind. So y'all know how like Chris and Parker are supposed to be together, right? So some girl already dropped screenshots showing that Chris was literally just, and when I say just, I mean just, in her inbox asking for her number. But this is what your girl Parker wants, though. Parker thinks she done hit the jackpot. I like how I see Clarence building Queen up all the time. In every video, Chris was either talking junk about Queen or ignoring her in a way. He was just nasty. Same with Parker now, too, if you look at it. He's just a negative person. Didn't Parker say she got a boyfriend? I know she don't got a boyfriend when Chris was just putting his, wet all over her butt and stuff. Like, and she all in the car with him. Like, Queen went to the house to get CJ. In that video, you're talking about 10K. We're talking about that lame Instagram rep he did. They were like, yeah, he called Queen a, but he didn't mean it like that. Like, wait, okay, but don't. So you mean to tell me Travis, whatever his name is from 10K, called Queen a B, but when Von from M and Von called the wife in 10K a B, they were mad. Okay. Chris fans are between 10 and 16. He wouldn't know what to do with a grown woman his own age. Parker don't want him, and he really don't want her. He just want what he can get, if you know what I mean. I do believe that. I believe Chris, he and I'm trying to understand, did he not say in the video he trying to get closer to God? I ain't seen that yet. Lord. Did he need to do a documentary called What Not to Do When Trying to Get Closer to God? Don't Queen got a man now? Yes, no. I don't want to say she with. That's why I didn't say Chris was with Parker, honestly, when I was asked. Because if they don't come forward and literally say that they're together, then I ain't going to say nobody together. We can only assume. And people keep tagging Queen in the pictures of Chris and Parker. That's sad and annoying. Didn't Chris say in a video that he would never have his next relationship on the internet or in videos? Melanated. He did say that. I didn't even think about that. But he did say that. She most definitely embarrassed. Chris is probably trying to get clout off Parker and get his music out more. That's what I really think. Do you notice 10K squad swear they don't follow the squad, but yet they know everything about them? Look, even though I've said negative things about Chris and I said this and that, I always tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm nosy, so I'm following Chris. Do I watch all his videos? No, I don't. But I follow him. I'm subscribed to him, I should say. It's on her Twitter, and Clarence posted the same thing. Hell yeah. What's up, Deidre? I'm just not getting to these comments, so I don't even know if you're still on here. Hey, my first time on the live. Hey, Courtney. I missed them going in. Clarence is going to Houston. Y'all look, when they do they hosting for Valentine's Day, because I think they hosting like on the actual Valentine's Day, because like me and my husband, we won't be celebrating until, I don't know if we're going to do it that weekend before Valentine's Day, because I think Valentine's Day this year is like on a Wednesday or a Thursday. But we're either going to do it that weekend before or that weekend after. So I said in my last live, I hope that Clarence and Queen does like a live, like for they hosting and stuff, like they have Patty or somebody, because I know Patty is their cameraman. They have Patty or somebody recording it, because I be in the house on the actual Valentine's Day, because I'm not going out doing nothing. And then my husband has to work anyway, so I'm not doing nothing on no actual Valentine's Day. It'll be that weekend. Let's see. Y'all really gassing Queen. Who is gassing Queen is what I'm trying to understand. Who is doing that? Y'all, where is the petition? Somebody please make one. And you're only supposed to bring the kids around somebody you think will be around for a while, because the child could get attached and it could cause more problems for the baby. Exactly. Like, who said that? Because that was a melanated. Exactly. And they said, I don't think Chris and Park are serious. That's my thing. When did it become so normalized for... Looking at my life, when did it become so normalized for you to just bring your child or your kids around every single person that you dating? Like, we don't have them same morals that we used to have back in the day, because it used to be like, you don't bring these kids around or a child around somebody until it gets to the point where you like, we basically on the verge of marriage. Like, now these people meet somebody and 2 weeks later, they bringing their kids around these people. Queen most definitely showed him she's going to be bigger without him. Clarence subscribers are going up. He will be hitting 1 million in a few months. Clarence will have fun with CJ, because CJ funny and a happy child. People are really on Queen like that. Clout some serious. I don't know. TNK squad are the same people that curse out little kids. If you look at their comments, they calling kids bees and stuff instead of just ignoring and blocking them. No respect for me. That's my thing. When I looked in their comments just to see, what people were saying and stuff. And they was literally in the comments cussing their subscribers and different people out and stuff. And then this is a thing. It wasn't even the fact that somebody was in there just being mad, disrespectful to them. They was just in the comment section cussing people out that was just stating their opinion on their video. And I was like they was, literally cussing them out. Yeah, Bun wrong for getting at that man's eyes. At that man's eyes and his wife being fat. Shoot, his own girl ain't tiny. Right? I hate the double standards. When Clarence and Queen make their relationship public, Chris gonna have a heart attack, and they keeping it on the low until they ready to tell everybody. I support her for that though. Yeah, because that be hurting Queen when people talk about her son. TNK squad calls CJ stupid. Wow. Y'all really come from women perspective, taking sides so wrong. The acquaintance, I come from the side of right is right, wrong is wrong. And if you haven't watched my videos and things like that, to know that, then I don't know what to tell you. But I definitely don't just take Queen's side in everything that she do and everything in the situation with her relationship. I can't go off of somebody saying Queen did this and Queen did that. If it's not in the public of what y'all talking about, then it's hearsay. We can literally go and pull up things that Chris has done. We can go and actually talk to people as witnesses to things that Chris has done. So I don't understand what's so confusing about why majority of people is siding with Queen versus Chris when it comes to the relationship aspect of it. Talk about Tay Bestie Nesha getting exposed. Yeah, Princess Lynn, I already talked about that. When I end the live, I always upload them to the page, and you could just watch like no more than the first 10 minutes of the video. And I'm subscribed now. Thank you, Jordan Player. Hey, Black Asian Queen. Yes, Nesha didn't get exposed. It was basically some lies, but Deja Hunt. That's why I unsubbed from TNK Squad, because Travis legit told me to play in traffic because I was stating facts and several other people. If y'all haven't, my side itching. If y'all didn't catch me talking about Nesha and the whole thing with somebody, Miss Royalty from YouTube, trying to expose her, then just wait until the end of this live and just watch like the first 8 to 10 minutes of the live, and you'll see what we was talking about it. Let's see. Clarence likes Queen. Mata God won't clout. This is the thing with Mata God, aka Patty. I'm not going to sit here and say that he doesn't want clout, because he stated he wants to quit his 9 to 5, and I'm in full support of him, because this is my thing. It's a big difference when you have ill intentions with using someone for clout, and when you trying to sit here and delete these negative comments, because people, I swear, they never stop. But it's a big difference when you're using somebody for clout in a negative type way, meaning your only intentions is just to use, or you recognize like, hey, this person can get me some views, or this person can get my stuff out there a little bit more. It's a big difference. And I don't think Patty comes from, aka Mod the God. I don't think that he comes from an ill intent place with trying to use Queen in like a negative type of way. So that's why I feel like, you know, Queen knows, like, me being in his video, me being in Clarence's video and stuff, it's going to give them that publicity, because she know they not trying to use her for like a bad intended way. But he keeping it cool. Do you believe Queen needs to move away from the squad? Admin and them go off in Clarence, but says nothing to Chris when they dog their so-called sister. I do believe that Queen needs her own space. She needs her own house, apartment, condo, whatever. She needs her own stuff. I think Clarence started off looking for the opportunity, but he's starting to like her now. Their chemistry keeps building with every video I keep seeing. It's kind of cute, not as cringe as it was. Exactly, melanated. That's what I just said. I feel like at first, Clarence was just like a business thing with Queen. And then I feel like as the time went on, he started to, you know, kind of like Queen. Let's see. Hey, sorry I'm late. No problem, Lakeitha. Let's see. Yes, because he's still around trying to collab. He third wheel all day long, and Queen showed it in his last video. Yeah, I feel that Mod the guy, aka Patty, that's one thing I will say about him. I feel that he does come off a lot of the time like he is a third wheel. Like he's a third wheel. Like he needs a girl. He needs somebody to be there. I'm about to read the rest of the comments, but let me ask y'all something. So I was on Queen's ex best friend's page, or her live, the other day. Angie, for those that don't know. And I noticed she has moderators, like for her live. If you guys, let me see if I click some stuff. Do you guys know how you can get moderators? Like if a couple of you basically what I think what it was, she had like 4 moderators. And what it was, when she goes live, they basically go through the comments. If it's any negative comments or anything, they instantly delete the comments for her, so she can basically focus on her live and she doesn't have to go through deleting how I'm sitting here having to go through and delete negative comments because the N word is being out there, and not the N-I-G-G-A, but the N-I-G-G-E-R. And it's just people, I guess, that want attention. And I'm trying to read the comments, but the way that my mind is, like, anything can take my mind off of what I'm talking about. So if you guys know anything about like how to do that, please let me know how to do that. And I'll have to try to see who would want to be a moderator to just help me out, you know, when I go live and stuff. All right, let's see. Leave this up because I'm going to bed and would love to finish watching this. Yes, I always will upload the lives to the page after. Let's see. Clarence is happy. So if anybody out there who is hating on him and saying he just want clout, y'all just jealous that he has Queen by his side, and y'all don't you lame. I think I read that wrong. They smoking all day. Parker and Chris both have some annoying voices, Lord. I was getting a headache halfway through that live. Squeaker and Squeakette, match made in heaven. I promise you, both, I didn't even notice that both of them have eerie voices, like irritating voices. They miss each other. Queen was sad when she left, and Clarence was too. Chris posted Parker on the Chris and Queen channel. She moving to NYC. Helena is low-key the one that busted the door down and started all this. She was just looking for attention but spilled the tea, the beans, all that, and now where is she? I unsubscribed once I heard they divorced. Hey, Ty and Kizo. What's with the Nesha situation? The whole squad keeps baby CJ in the mouth. Jordan is Chris's real boo. I hope so. I'll be linking her every weekend. Parker doing too much on camera. Jordan is his sex partner. Queen is so sweet. She probably letting him keep her name up there because she doesn't want to slow up his money, because Lord knows the second her name is gone, so are the subscribers. That's what I was thinking, Melanated, that I was thinking that Queen was letting Chris keep her name on there, being honest, because she has such a good heart that I could literally see her just trying to look out for Chris and his money. He said he gonna change it to Chris and Parker. Did he really say that? Yes, girl, TNK did. Yeah, TNK said it. It's still Queen house. She still has the key. They was reacting to Queen and Bank. CJ said booty hole. And they start ranting about him being molested all because of that. They need that. That's ridiculous. He needs to take Queen off the Chris and Queen channel, because if they not together no more and he not trying to give her share of money, then he needs to change the channel's name, because I think he's just keeping. I bet she's still on the lease. That's what I think. That's what I think, that she's still probably on the lease. It's for views. Queen got her name taken off the lease. Oh, she got her name taken off. All this YouTube stuff is fake. I don't know what to believe. She's not anymore. What's with the Nesha scandal? Okay. Chris is just flexing with Parker. Wells got all the tea, let me sub. That's why Queen went straight home. I'm sure she saw the video CJ around the girl. It was steak. Parker nasty. Can we talk about the Nesha scandal now, please? I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'll talk about the Nesha scandal again for those that don't know. Nesha basically, okay, the scandal with Nesha is Miss Royalty off of YouTube She basically posted a video saying that Nesha was involved with a threesome with Armand and Trey's brother. She got a picture basically off of Armand and Trey's brother Instagram page of a girl who whole face all was showing was this right here, some 8-out edges. And she's trying to say that that girl is Nesha or whatever, but I don't think that that's Nesha. But I think her name is Miss Royalty, like Mizz. I don't know for sure. But if you look it up on YouTube, you should be able to find it. Baby CJ be left with anyone. Nah, Key was concerned because she said she was touched as a baby and that she showed signs that nobody paid attention to. So I don't think that was personal against Queen and CJ situation. It just hit home. But the thing that what I feel about something like that is it's a lot. Let me just tell y'all something. It's a lot of things that I want to say. It's a lot of things that I feel the need to say, but at the same time, it's a lot of things I don't say. So when somebody says, well, Key said that because she got touched as a child and people didn't recognize this and people didn't recognize that, you don't know for a fact that baby CJ was molested. And you know how the internet runs with things. Even if you feel like, well, he may be showing signs of it. Send Queen a personal message. Send Chris a personal message or something and say, hey, just want to see. But to sit there and make a video, it's just certain things that I'm not going to get on this video, this camera, and this YouTube stuff. And I might have a conversation with my husband, or I might have a conversation even with y'all on Instagram. And y'all know we always have personal conversations on Instagram if y'all hit me up. But it's certain things that I'm not going to just sit up there and get on video and spread. Because you may say it like, well, they need to check it out. But then somebody may take it like, baby CJ was molested. And then next thing you know, it's on every site, all tea, all shade, all over YouTube, all over Instagram, baby CJ molested. You know, like, it's just a certain way that you handle things and certain things that you say and certain things that you don't say. It was the turn-ons and turn-offs video. Naya Rivera. That's her name. Naya Rivera. You right. Clarence was saying he's going to take care of Queen and build her up. That was the girl off Glee. Did Queen have a miscarriage a few months ago? Chris has no heart. I don't think it was a few months ago. It was like, probably like 6 months ago, y'all. Queen had a miscarriage. And then this is another thing that I didn't like that they brought up now that somebody said that. In one video, T and K was saying that they feel like Queen faked her miscarriage and she didn't have no miscarriage and stuff. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's a lot of stuff that has been faked with Chris and Queen and in the squad. That's how they got the name Fraud Squad. But I don't feel like that girl faked no miscarriage because, for one, they literally had vlog videos of this girl at the doctor's office with the doctor in there talking to her about she probably going to lose her baby. Videos of her in the hospital. Like, they had video evidence to prove that this girl literally was having a miscarriage or going through something. So it's just like I said, it's just certain things that I'm not going to talk on and speak on just as a decent human being. Like, sometimes it's not all about the views and the likes and the comments and the subscribers. When you get caught up in that stuff, you lose your human touch. You lose a part of your heart that makes you a human being. And it's just like, I don't know. What you think about Jazz around Queen? I feel like Jazz different around everyone. She was more nice, single. I feel like she tired of Queen living with them. Yeah, I feel like she want Queen to not live with them because... And I don't even think it's anything against Queen. I think that, honestly, I feel like they love baby CJ with all their heart. But I feel like they get tired of probably having him so much. Because when you're young and you don't have any kids, but somebody always putting a child on you, you know, and stopping how you move when you Because like when you don't have a kid, you able to get up and go as you please. If you want to get up and go here, you want to get up and go there, you can do it. But when somebody always put a child on you or you know, all that, then you get a little tired of it. You should listen to Queen's remix to Selfish. I feel, oh Lord, what I did. Oh, no. I deleted someone's comment by mistake. Can I? Okay, I'm sorry. I made a mistake and deleted Liz Marie comment. It says, I feel like Trey and Ari are the only ones that are really her friend. Okay, you should listen to Queen's remix to Selfish. I feel she was telling on the relationship a long time ago. I definitely feel that. Because she was making too many songs about the same thing. Yeah, he did. He also said he won't show his next girl off, but we see that's a lie. Chrissy is a user. He never posts pictures of Queen on his IG. Never posted pictures of Queen. Never. I always tell people that, like, I'm sorry. I don't care if everybody and their mama know that y'all are together. If you have a couple that one person always posting pictures of the other person, but then the other person never posting pictures, do not trust it. I'm just telling you, do not trust it. No, I wasn't saying Travis called Queen. I was saying when Chris called her that on Instagram rap, Travis was making excuses for him like Chris didn't mean it like that. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Mecca, I think that's Mecca McClendon. I did see that. People were saying Chris paying Parker, though. Chris don't got no money to pay Parker. Chris trying to make that Chris and Queen, that old Chris and Queen money stretch. Honestly think the whole relationship needs to end. Chris is a walking contradiction and his fans are delusional. They gonna be matching. I'm going to the Valentine's Day party that they're having. They're hosting together. You need to be recording the Tory. We need to be following the Tory because she got the juice. We need to be following her. You need to be recording because we want to see what's wet. And like I said, I ain't gonna have nothing to do because I ain't celebrating Valentine's Day until the weekend. So I will be tuned in. Yeah, Trey and Ari definitely Queen. Good friends. They're going to be matching. I do believe they are going to go live from what I heard from one of their videos talking about Queen and Clarence. Boom. I'm loving this live. Got to come on more. Nothing but facts. Thank you so much, Courtney. Do you wax or shave? See? They got me. They got me about to read some stuff that I should. Let me delete this. Now my phone don't want to click and delete it. There we go. All right. Yes, ma'am. Can we please talk about the Nesha scandal? I've talked about the Nesha scandal like 8 times. Well, not 8 times, but I agree. Chris is a player. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Says nobody ever. Oh, girl, your hair is slaying. Thank y'all. I told y'all I had that freaking bonnet on the whole weekend because I didn't do nothing but try to get rest the whole weekend. And I had my freaking bonnet on. I did not leave the house. Showered in it, everything, slept it, kept it on. And my hair matted down and I gotta fluff it out and do some stuff. But thank you. Patty has talent. Yeah, Patty can actually rap, honestly. Chris is so young. How am I deleting? Chris is young, so is Queen. Clout is such a stupid word. No one is using anyone. They're just helping each other. I feel there's a difference. That's what I was trying to say, Liz Marie. It's a big difference in when you're trying to help someone or the person acknowledges that they're helping you versus you're trying to steal clout off of somebody. It's a big, big, big difference. I think Queen keeps Maud around because she's trying to take it slow with Clarence legitimately, but no, she can't help herself. I really think she's trying to take it slow. I believe that too. I believe 70% of YouTubers is playing their fans. I don't understand. I don't know what that means. Angie apologized to Queen and Tina. She apologized, but then she came right back and basically was saying some other stuff. And then this is, I have a love-hate relationship with Ange, to be honest, because she'll say some stuff that be like, okay, she telling the truth. Then she'll come back and say some disrespectful stuff and all that was talking about my baby don't have, y'all worried about this and that, but my baby don't have caps on his teeth and stuff. And I'm like, and she tried to justify like, well, y'all talking about my baby and okay, but Queen not talking about your baby. So why are you talking about Queen's baby? Like, I think if you go live on the computer, I think she went live on her phone though, I would be a moderator. I would be a moderator. I definitely need some moderators because I promise you, I don't even know how these people, because I don't even think they subscribe to me, honestly. Because I pretty much know majority of y'all names. When I see it, I just know y'all names. When I see y'all come in on other people's videos, I be like, that's a subscriber. But I don't know how these people be getting on my lives and stuff. And they be just posting some stuff that just like, what is wrong with them? So y'all saying I have to go on the computer to do that. Hey, Miss Confident, what you think of Jazz and Tay with all these foursome pranks and Armand and Trey? They're so cringy lately. Exactly what you said, cringy. I wouldn't mind modding for you, Con. I don't always make the live, but I have your back. These shows are something else. I'm new, but I want a job. I know this one person on YouTube who has moderators. She asked her subscribers to be moderators. Parker and Chris remind me of Avenue and Chipmunks. Yes, them voices has. Jordan ex-girlfriend Sierra says she gonna upload a video explaining why they broke up because she keeps seeing him around the mall like 5 times. She looked annoyed. I did see that video where she was like, she saw him like 5 times in the mall. But this is my thing. She has to know that 9 times out of 10, if you go to the mall in Houston, you're going to run into Jordan, because Jordan and Chris, that's all they freaking do is go to the mall. Probably every day. Go to the mall. Go to the mall. I don't think it's her no face, no case. Exactly. Her story, not everybody's story. So that's wrong to say on her platform. I agree with that. You saying Key should have reached out to Queen about CJ personally instead of suggesting he was molested in the reaction. It wasn't just booty hole though. He was touching his pee-pee and humping. I see both sides because they do real reactions and don't edit. They didn't cut it out, but the internet is quick to jump to conclusion. I believe in that. But like I said, me personally, I don't feel like baby CJ is being molested or has, I ain't gonna say has been molested, but as far as the squad goes, I don't feel like he's being molested or anything or touched on. But what I do feel like is that he's seeing these things. If y'all look at their videos, Trey and Armand hump and touch themselves and do stuff like this and all, you know, and say booty hole and say all these things. So it's not so crazy that baby CJ is basically doing the same things that they're doing. Baby CJ was not touched. I can't see nobody touching CJ in that way. I ain't gonna say I can't see nobody touching him, but because anything is possible. But I just don't. I don't see that in him. And my battery is about to die. But I don't see that in him like he's been molested or nothing. Like I said, anything is possible. But I wouldn't have put that out there in a video and just been like, he probably was missed because I was touched when I was little and da-da-da. I wouldn't have done it. Listen to Queen Selfish Remix and Proud Family Remix. She talks about everything that's been going on a long time ago, and now I'll fake anything for a YouTube check. Chris kept stressing her. Probably that's why she lost the baby. That's sad. Chris didn't want that baby anyway. Chris was a little too happy when Queen lost that baby. And I'm not saying that in no funny type way. I'm not saying that in a trying to be funny type way. Like, if y'all just go back and y'all watch those videos, I promise you, Chris just didn't show like he was just so heartbroken at the fact that Queen lost that baby. And Queen, oh my goodness, do y'all see how small Queen has gotten? Like, she posted a picture on Instagram the other day and Queen has gotten super small. And I know she said on another, on one of her pictures when somebody asked her like, how did she lose all that weight? And she was like, stress. How are you? I'm good, Larry Lion. Hi, Kwame. Queen Laquifa. Queen put in mod the God in I am just Ari on live together right now. Patty might just get himself. Are you serious, Mecca? You can make mods when you're on your laptop, I think. Okay, I've been saying Mod and Ari are cute. Y'all know what? When I thought to myself, I said, like, if Mod the guy and Clarence were to come down, I said to myself, I said, I feel like Queen would try to, they would go like out on a double date, and Queen would try to put Ari on Mod the God. But I don't think Mod the God and Ari would be attracted to each other. Just for some reason, I think they would be cool and they would be friends, but I don't think they would be attracted to each other. Just let me know about the moderator thing. I will let y'all know about the moderator thing because I really need to check into that. I think Ange needs to let her hurt and hate go for Queen and her family. She needs to focus on something else because it's coming off as her being a bitter female, especially how she defended Chris on the Why We Broke Up video. Exactly. I be on every live. I just want to moderate. I have nothing else to do. I'm definitely looking at y'all saying y'all want to be moderators because I need to look into that because we don't have a whole bunch of people that come in here, but it's like these people that I know are not subscribed to me. They find my lives and they come in here dropping the N words or saying just some stuff, some just inappropriate stuff. Ange has subscribers simply because people want to see what she will say about Queen and Chris next. Yeah, she lost a lot of weight. No, Ari on live with the boy named Trey. She on live blushing. Yes, I'm serious. They just got off live. It say click on 3 dots and enter a username. Okay, let's see. I can't do it. When I click on my 3 dots, it says share and mute microphone. It probably is just on the laptop. I'm on my phone going live. Let's see. Here's something. I don't know what this. Oh, I could change. Oh, I got filters. Okay. I got filters. Let me go back to normal because y'all know people go. But let's see. Where do we stop? Okay. I didn't really watch it because I'm rocking with you, but I'm sure it'll be on YouTube. Clarence, Patty, Queen, and Ari were all on live together, but Ari is asking her supporters to help her get with this guy named Trey. Are you serious? Right now. I gotta hit the sheets. Working the AM. Peace, love, and prosperity to you and yours later, chat family. Have a good night's rest, melanated. Hey, this is my first time on your live, but it's good vibes. You state facts. Thank you, Jania. I hope I'm saying that right. Queen and Clarence took pics together, and I'm waiting for the day they get posted. Oh my God, Queen, a matchmaker. Oh my God, I was thinking she was gonna hook them up. And if Ari had a crush on Funny Mike and Funny Mike skinny, I think she would love Patty for real. Since Chris wanna post Parker on his Instagram. All right, y'all, I'm about to get ready to get off of here. We went through all of the comments. And I'll let y'all know about the whole moderator thing because I'm so serious about it because like we have too good of a time in my lives for us to have any type of negative energy or anything. And then I'm also going to be doing some reaction videos and some more videos for you guys very, very soon. Yeah, but I just wanted to get on live to just get to you guys direct and just interact with you guys because it's always a little bit more fun than to just make a video and post it and stuff like that. So I try to do the lives also, and you guys seem to enjoy the lives very much so. Bye, girl. Thanks for a good talk. Good night. Good night, Stephanie. Good night, Tiffany. I will try to come back tomorrow. If not, I would definitely be posting some videos. Oh, Lord. We're going to get it together one of these days. Good night, Confident Music Talks. Good night, Taretha. Ari like Trey and Chris from the Clout of Atlanta. Good night, Callie. Queen caught photoshopping her picture a few minutes ago. Anaya. Parker do too much, but good night. Good night, Janya. Good night, Stacy. Good night, Kelly. Good night, Mecca. Good night, Hater. Good night, Tangela. Good night, Courtney. Good night, Deja. Good night, Garrett. Good night, JC. Good night, Lakeitha. Good night, everybody. Have a good night, and please get a peaceful night's rest for me, because I probably won't sleep that good. Bye, Mika. Love you all. Bye.